All right, we is back for another one. From My Experience Podcast is in the mother sucking building. When y'all are hearing this, it is the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everyone. How's everyone doing? Let's start with Tori.
Why you always pick on me? Hey y'all, how are you guys? How is everybody? I'm good. I I've been working. I just celebrated a birthday, so I've been up and down the road. Um, yeah, I just enjoying this summer heat. It's hot here. It's hot. So I've been doing this no makeup thing for a couple of days because it melting off of me and stuff.
Word. Biff, how are you?
Hey, I am depressed, but I am getting through it.
Don't worry, we got an antidepressant for you.
It's all good though. No, I mean, it comes, it happens. I'm bipolar. I have episodes, so it's all good.
Well, you know we love you and we're here for you. That's why I be checking on you and stuff.
I know I love you guys too. This one is
No, this is not about them. This is about me.
Okay, I love you too, baby.
Wow.
Basically, I love you.
Selfish.
You said you a self. You said you a self bitch. What you say, Alex? How are you, Alex?
I did not say, you know what? What's going on, everybody? Love y'all. I know I missed an episode or two, but I'm glad to be back. Working on a side project, which is taking off faster than I thought it would. I'm getting a bunch of, partnership offers and all that good stuff. So I've been blessed, and actually will kind of share the wealth in terms of exposure from my experience. My other project, which I work with Fabert with, but good things. And staying positive, staying busy.
So Tori living her best life, celebrating her birthday, looking all schnackable. Biff putting out.
Thank you.
You are welcome, my little chocolate drop. Biff is setting the ultimate thirst traps. Had people sending me bottles of water because
Yo,
I ain't gonna say who, but
who did that?
Biff's.
Biff,
What'd you say, Tori?
you heard.
No, I didn't hear you. It cut you off.
I said Biff made Biff make my bottom lip sweat.
What's that Key and Peele meme when you start typing P in the internet browser and then you see all that sweat and stuff? That's I was at work like what? Hold up.
Yeah,
I was like, well, damn.
I was really thinking about dropping like the complete ass picture, but I was like, I think
don't do that.
low key
Don't do
trapped
that.
enough. Yeah.
Man, if I saw that if I was on my motorcycle, I'd have fell off. Nah.
He said, "Did
Oh my
Why?
God, Alex, do not say that, yo.
I know, right? I know. My bad. I retract that statement.
It is way too soon.
Yeah, I
Too
know.
soon."
I will retract that statement. But continue.
Oh my
Just like a
god!
motherfucking Haitian man.
And then Alex out here doing ebony photo shoots for his motorcycle channel.
Ebony, what?
Looks like a snack.
Wait, hold on. Ebony photo shoots. What? Yeah, here. Please Jet.
All right,
Or Jet magazine.
shut up. So,
How are you, Rob?
who me? I'm trying to make some life decisions, man. I actually just been laying low, chilling. Things suck right now, to be honest with you. Work is kicking my ass, and I just haven't even really done anything this summer. Like, I live in a city where there's like 3 or 4 beaches, and I ain't even been to the beach yet. But I'm gonna chill tomorrow, get drunk, hang with some family, relax. And do my thing. We do have so shout out to We Here Man, CV and Nella B. We are working on a project and we're talking to some other podcasters, so hopefully we can make an announcement about something soon. But we shall see. So shout out to them. Shout out to the HBCU podcast as well. Make sure y'all check them out. We're actually gonna have them on the show soon.
Oh.
And though I'm late, me and CV is still gonna do an episode, and y'all of course are welcome. But we're still gonna do an episode and talk about all this music that came out: the Nas, Kanye, Pusha T, Drake, Jay-Z, Beyonce. We're gonna talk about all that. And Tiana. Tiana had to get a re-release show.
No, I was looking at that earlier. She was on Twitter. She was talking about she might just, you know how they re-release like an extended album, visuals and stuff. She talked about that's what she was gonna do. No, sis, get them clearances and give me my complete album right now. I can't.
It's Kanye's fault.
It is, and it pissed me off because Kanye just was worried about making his deadline instead of making sure that her shit was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
My philosophy, good mastery or masterpiece is never rushed. And if Kanye was rushing things and caused this fiasco, now it's taking longer for them to get it out of legal limbo. So sometimes just delay the shit and just get it done right.
I mean, you dropped everybody else on good music. Nobody would have been hurt if you delayed Tiana shit another week to get these clearances.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm learning. Don't rush business.
He delayed Nas by a day.
I just feel bad for Tiana because everybody's asking her. She's just kind of like, I don't know.
It's out of her control.
Yeah.
That sucks. Make better business decisions. Make sure legal loopholes are squared away and you're good to go. Sorry about that. And my phone's going on. All right, go ahead.
All right. Sorry, I just saw this girl I had a crush on in college. Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah, bro. Whew. All right. So tonight we're gonna talk about code switching, approaching casual sex the right way, which is an article that Alex posted in the group, and following up after you holla at somebody, and then we're all gonna give you a light. And we're all gonna give you
argument.
Huh? And we're gonna give y'all a life tip of the week from each one of us. So based off of our lives and all the bullshit-taki that we're going through.
We giving tips.
What?
Continue.
Alex, yo, you is a Mitch. So, yeah, you and Demizzle were arguing about that topic, weren't y'all?
Oh yeah. And you know what?
Biff, and I became the referee.
Now here's my thing.
Shut up. Let me.
Y'all are some big dorks because both of y'all inboxed me trying to.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. He did. I had nothing to do with that. No, don't put me in that. Like, we were talking publicly. He decides to go inboxing or whatever. My thing was pretty much my point of view with that. And it's just how I feel. Casual interactions is usually harder for a male to achieve success as opposed to a female or whatnot. That was one part of it.
Biff, what does FWB stand for?
Friends with benefits.
Oh, for Boa Wolf. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Like, I don't know, but like, it's not always easy to achieve because it's like sometimes it seems like it's frowned upon or you're a creep for even asking.
Well, it's not that it's frowned upon or you're a creep for asking. I think what D Mizzle was trying to get at was the fact that it sometimes is not about what you ask; it's how you ask it.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Now, me being a female, I can come to you, but if I'm presenting myself to you in an uncomfortable, unorthodox situation, more than likely you're gonna tell me no. Just like if you came to me on some humbug shit and you like, yo, what's up? I'm trying to fuck, and I'm just looking at you like you crazy. This is not the time or place for it. That's the difference. You can ask me on Tuesday when I'm in a bad mood, my period on, I don't want to do shit. I'm gonna tell you no. But if you ask me the following week when I done had a good day at work, I just got paid, and you're like, yo, what's up? More than likely, I'm like, okay, hey, let's, I'm down with the.
So the pussy is temperamental. Gotcha.
Okay.
It's not just pussy. I mean, it's men too. I'm not finna go ask you, can we be friends with benefits, and you just had a bad day. Like,
but that ain't even.
I'll get over it. I'm not.
All right. So here's the 4 things they said. Basically, get rid of it says let go of the fear of no. So you can't have any fear of being told no. Watch your words and delivery. So like y'all said, how you ask is definitely is definitely the biggest part to me about it. It says take turns. Newsflash: hooking up is not just about your penis. Yes, I know there's sexually selfish women out there too. That's also not okay. I find that one-sided sexual activity isn't much fun. So you want to make sure that y'all are both enjoying it. And then it says, for the love of all things good, do not use text abbreviations.
Mhm. Now, you know what? It's funny. You brought a different level to what my initial,
Who?
you know, topic was. But yeah, there is levels
Who
to
brought
it.
additional level?
You did because if
How?
you know what you're saying is yeah,
I'm
like
reading the
that's
article.
I what I'm saying is like initially
Mm.
what I was trying to get at is, you know, guys just get that whole bad rap of like, oh yeah, he's thirsty, he's this and that, you know what I mean? And it kind of makes
I
it
stay thirsty.
uncomfortable to
I
what?
mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest. At the end of the day, once you get past 25 and you start, you don't care about that thirsty shit. Because if
Yeah,
anything, if I feel like you ain't thirsty over me, I'm gonna feel like you're not interested. Because once we over 25, we pretty much know what we're trying to get at in life.
true that,
I'm
true
not
that.
sitting here. I'm not trying to be your friend for 7 years. Like I know where I'm going. I know what I want. I know what my next goal is.
I got
So if
needs.
I give you my phone number, don't hit me up on that 2 days later shit. Because guess what? I'm not interested. You play too much.
Yeah, yeah.
And I be
And you
trying
know
to
what?
tell God that, but it is some girls now. It is on women too. It is some women. Oh, he's thirsty. I mean, damn. I gave him my
Yeah,
number and he
yeah,
hit me up immediately.
yeah.
Okay, bitch, and that's why you lonely now.
Yeah, true that, true that.
But
No,
then I
you
don't
see,
like that because it stars the guys.
yeah, and you know, I had a family member. He actually was talking to me about it. That kind of made me, you know, post that initially.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's like he didn't mean any harm. You know, it's like if she tried to embarrass him and flip out on him and like, well, girl, look at what he trying to ask me and this and that. Like damn, like
Okay,
okay,
but then y'all need to be mindful of the bitches that y'all approach too. Now,
this is
if you know Larica from goddamn 7th Street got a big mouth and she messy, and you go ask her to fucking, you get a response like that. That's on you because you knew.
well. Then again, what if you don't know? You're in the club or something, and you
Why are you
know. But
asking
then again,
somebody
the
you don't
club.
know to have
This
casual
is true,
sexual
but what about
intercourse?
those folks who be going to the club hooking up and then like, oh yeah, you buy a bunch of drinks and then they leave with another dude? Like what? Hold
Women
up.
ain't saying they friends with benefits.
That done happened to me a few times.
Wow. Wait, you know what? Tori's been a bit
I was
quiet
about to
on
say
this.
the same thing.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm confused.
What?
I said I'm confused. And I mean, I was listening, and I don't know. Maybe I can't really relate as much. I'm not sure. Can someone break this down to me? Maybe I'm
All right,
having
so
a moment.
basically the topic say I'm just going off of the article.
Right.
It's 4 ways to casual sex. So I don't want a relationship. So basically, friends with benefits. Like I'm trying to fuck, or you trying to fuck type
Ways
shit.
to ask somebody to be your friends with benefits.
Oh, y'all tripping. Okay.
Oh shit! Hold on, wait a minute.
Thank you. Just break it. See, man, so y'all so complicated. Just
This is my specialty. Oh my gosh. I should have got a degree.
Damn.
I brought it up.
Listen, I'm in a point in my life where it's like I don't want a relationship. I am growing. I am making money. I'm doing what I want to do. And of course, I'm a woman. So a woman has woman needs, whatever. I'm grown.
Yeah.
So there are plenty of people in this world, and people understand that. So as far as actually addressing it, it's really as easy as making sure, of course, they're interested. Like, of course, like, who's not going to be interested?
Mm-hmm.
But it's more so, like, letting them know, like, okay, there's no gray areas. Like, this is what I want.
Mhm.
I don't want any type of restrictions or ties or feelings or, because that's when things get misconstrued and
Yeah.
emotions and, yeah. So...
And I also think the big thing about this is, like you said, emotions. If you're a person who is extremely emotional, or you get attached, or you're a clinger, friends with benefits is not for you.
Shut up. Oh, sorry.
No. She's right. She's right.
No. That's why she's talking about me.
Very,
That's why I said shut up.
It's very few people who you can be intimate with multiple times and build a relationship and still keep it platonic. That is very hard because it's just natural to become attached to somebody. So unless you're able to fully remind yourself all the time, this is what it is. This ain't my man. This ain't my girl. I'm here for a good time. then I suggest you shouldn't do friends with benefits. It's not for everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody is not comfortable with it. And then you never know. Sometimes I know quite a few people where their friends with benefits turned into a blossoming relationship that ended later. But you know,
So for me,
You know,
shut
it's
up,
funny.
shut up. So for
Huh?
me, right? Listen, I've always been very black and white. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I'm gonna let you know what it is from the very beginning. Like you're gonna know. There's not gonna be a question. Um, I don't do the whole game, the whole confusion. Like if I'm just trying to smash, yo, it's just like yo, what's up?
yeah, you know what
Like
I'm here
I'm
for.
gonna yeah, exactly. You know what I'm here for? Dick all out. Like so I'm just,
Wow.
just let it.
Wait
Let,
a minute.
Word. But
Junkie, yeah.
I think, but
That's all
you should have some
said.
couth about it. You know what I'm
Said.
saying? Like if you're hanging with a chick, you know what I'm saying, and that's all you want from her, you know, you just be clear. Just have the conversation. Look, you cool. You look nice. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I want to taste that. Like whatever you gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Just be real with it. It's like I'm trying to fuck, yo. What up? I mean, some girls go for
Yeah.
that. Some girls go for that. But
Yeah, you know
the
what?
other thing you
It
gotta
gets-
do too
like you
is
said, you have to have the chemistry. Like it either hit or miss. You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes the energy is just there because that's happened to me with a couple of people. The energy was just there. One of them caught some feelings, but it was funny
If you
too.
laying it down right, it's not hard.
Nah, it was my. It's funny. I just talked to my friend the other day, yesterday. It was my friend's cousin. I was on the phone. I think I told the story before, so I'm gonna go quick. But I was on the phone with her, and her cousin was in the background. She was like, "Oh, you need to hook me up with one of them Kappas." I was like, "Wait a minute." So she put her cousin on the phone. We was talking, and she was like, "Oh, I know y'all nasty." So we started talking shit. And I'm like, "Well, look, we got a party. Y'all need to come through. You know what I mean? We can do whatever. You know, that'd be it." She was like, "All right, man." They came down, went to the party, got back to the crib, tore that ass up. Then she went back home a couple days later. So, would you consider being with somebody like me? I gotta go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Fabric went in. Yo,
Don't
animal.
know ya.
Yeah, I was like, wait, nah, we said this is gonna be it. So it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery
Wow,
slope.
definitely slippery.
And I've definitely missed out on a lot of poom poom because of it. Because I'm a nice guy and they think they're gonna hurt I don't wanna hurt you. No, I'll be alright.
Right.
As long as
Yeah.
as long as the coochie ain't whack, I'll be alright.
Yeah, hurt my
Yeah.
feelings, girl. Come on.
What you about to say?
I got a real good one.
Where?
I got a real good one.
We listening.
All right, so I'm not gonna say when it was because it's gonna give it away.
Word. Say it, cause I want to know.
No, they probably listened, so I'm
Oh,
not. Yeah. So I had got a hotel room.
friend of the show. Go ahead.
I hate you.
If this is you, leave a comment and say it's me. We'll know what you're.
It's me.
So I got a hotel room one time because I just needed it. So I got a hotel room and I had a couple of my friends like in the room or whatever. But at that time, there was only one other person in the room, right? I was getting ready to leave. Don't worry about where I was going. But I was getting dressed and I had turned around and this man's penis, he was sitting on the bed and this man's penis was just out. And he just looking at me with it out.
Oh.
I'm gonna try that.
The penis is yours.
You said what?
Oh,
Yeah, you need all this.
Okay,
Wow.
but you fuck.
like, that's the most blatant. Like, you can't be more clear than that.
You know what? But that shit awkward as fuck. Cause like, I had somebody pull their dick out on me, and I'm like, yo, nigga, I ain't give you no signals, no nothing that I was like, and that shit awkward as fuck now. Like, that's the most awkward shit ever.
Yeah, that's funny. Like, you shoot your shot like that.
Wait.
Huh?
Wait,
Oh,
hold
you
on.
shoot your shot
Let
like
me
that,
let me
and then
let me
they-
stop.
they get rid of you.
Wait, hold up. I gotta stop this.
Oh.
Number-
It's not funny 'cause
No,
that shit
listen,
is
I know,
awkward as
listen.
fuck.
I'm laughing because I know two people used to do. Listen, first of all, she's right. Guys, don't do that, man. Do not do that. The Me Too movement's going on, but even forget about the Me. Forget about that.
Oh,
it's just
man.
wrong. Like you don't want to put
Weinstein.
someone. You don't want to put someone in a sexually uncomfortable situation. But guys, I guess that's their way of shooting their shot because I knew one guy. Listen, me and my homeboy. Listen, me and we had these two chicks over at my dorm room, and I had one in the room, and then I was working on it, man, and then I heard a knock at the door. Her friend was like, "You ready to go?" And I guess that was girl code for "let's get out of here," and they left. So they left. So I went back in the other room, and I was like, "Yo, bro, what happened?" He said, "Look, man, y'all was in there. Shit, she went to the bathroom, came back. Shit, I just had it out." So I was just like, I'm like, what? He was like, "Shit, it's out now. What we gonna do?"
You gonna put that shit up?
Oh God.
Man. It's like you take it off the hanger just to put it right back on. Dang.
Oh, terrible. But Tori,
Mm-hmm.
so they had it out. What did you do?
Suck the meat off that thing.
Don't worry about what I did.
Where did she go?
Don't worry about what I did.
Oh well.
Suck the
We
meat
know,
off that
we
thing,
know,
that
we
meat,
know what
that's all.
happened.
Cause she wouldn't have fought. She'd have been like, "I told that motherfucker get out my room."
Mhm.
I'm
She
done.
sucked the meat off that thing. That's all.
Wow. No comment. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Hey.
Okay. Y'all got any more on this topic?
No.
No.
It on the tip.
What?
I said I got my holy water out and sprinkled it on the tip.
Okay. Wow.
Oh man, getting biblical and stuff.
Okay.
On
And your
this type
dog
of
is
topic.
barking. All right. Code, do
Oh,
y'all
let me close the door.
do y'all code switch? I know I code switch.
You know what? I've come to the realization that now
Damn it.
I don't feel like I should have to code switch.
What does that mean?
All right. So code switching is basically when you shut
Perfect
when you shut your ebonics off and basically what just so our audience knows, you start talking white. So it's like hi.
Yeah, basically. So
No,
like,
you know
so-
what? Can I make a correction?
No, wait, listen. So it's like, okay, you see how we talk to each other now, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I was to see you at work and we go in the office, I'd be like, yeah, girl, that motherfucking Susan, she damn crazy doing that shit in the office. But if I see Susan come in, hey girl, how are you? Is everything all right? Is everything up to par? All right, let me know. Bye-bye. That's code switching.
I personally feel as though African Americans code switch naturally because we are in this white man's world where we have to adjust for them. So yes, of course, we naturally code switch. That's something that just happens. Like if we don't code switch, we're not gonna have jobs.
You
But
know,
you know what? I'm starting to realize that I don't code switch at my job no more. Depending on, if it's like the director of my lab. Or
when I'm
some shit,
when I got
But,
comfortable, I stopped code switching when I was teaching.
I stopped because you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you because motherfucker, I don't like Donnie. Don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if you code switch, they feel like they can walk over you because they feel like you're gonna change.
You're catering,
to adapt
yeah,
to their
yeah.
needs. No, you just gonna get used to
no.
who the fuck I am
Okay.
as a person.
Let me explain and let me clarify a couple of things. And you can tell Rob, like the way I talk right now, like this is how I talk.
Yeah, that's how
24/7.
she talks. Yep.
Like I am a code switching. I don't know.
No, you just enunciate and pronunciate your English
So,
language.
where
That doesn't make you talk white or.
Yeah.
Actually, you
that's
know
I'm
what?
saying.
I say talk white so people under basic because they associate that with.
That
But it's
stereotype
when
people
you
like to
switch.
use.
It's when you switch. Period. So it could be from what people would consider proper English to hood. It's just when you switch it up. Like I might talk to two different customers two totally different ways.
Yeah.
Tori, you do code switch.
I mean, yes, of course I do, but like
Yours isn't a big change though. Like, but I know I've heard the difference.
some
Shit, my code switch for real.
Biff, I didn't know you could.
yeah.
I did fucking jobs. Oh, I'm a code switch so you give me my job, then you're gonna get the real me.
Shout out to my 8th grade teacher, Miss Anderson. She's the one that taught me about it. we were in the hallway talking. I was in Philly, so it was like, yo, the joint over there, yo, yo, yo. And she said, let me talk to you young men. And she was like, there's nothing wrong with the way y'all talk. But she said, when you out here trying to get a job and stuff like that, you can't be yo, yo, yo. She said, you save that for your homeboys. But when you walk into someone's room for an interview, you got to cut all that stuff out. That's called code switching. It's not called acting white. And I said, oh. And I took that with me for the rest of my life. I really did.
Yeah, but that's true. Like,
yeah.
I did it to get my job, but now that I'm in my job and I'm comfortable, like now at first they were a little apprehensive because all the black women that came through there, either they made them docile or, you know what I'm saying, they don't stand up for themselves.
Right.
So here comes the bright young black girl. You're not finna talk to me that way. You're not finna treat me this way in here. You're gonna treat me with some respect.
You better say it, bitch. Say finna one more time.
They didn't know how to take it because I refused to code switch.
Mm-hmm.
No, Donnie, you getting on my nerves today. I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood. Oh, yes, I have an attitude today. I'm not in the mood. Or no, you're not gonna talk to me that way. That's disrespectful.
First of all, if your name's Donnie, you're whack. Well, go ahead.
So I mean, like if they want to, I mean, they do stuff. I have. When I first got there, I'm not gonna lie, I did bump heads with a couple people. But once I bump heads and they realize like, oh, she really with the shits and she ain't gonna change, they just accepted it. So now when everybody be like, oh, you can't have tattoos and colored hair and piercings, honey, I got piercings all out my face. I wear colored hair and I work for the government. It can be done.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to know when to do it. Code switch in the interview.
Yep.
You can get, Biff number one in the interview. Hi, guys. I would love to work for you. I take great initiative, integrity, all that bullshit. As soon as I get to work, what's up, y'all? Good morning. And they all look and be like, good morning.
With the stank walk, too.
You right, exactly, because it's 6 a.m. and I'm mad. I already got to be at my damn job at 6 a.m.
Ooh, really? I'd be in the bed.
Biff, I work 12, 6 to 6.
Shit, I don't even hit the first snooze till 6:45.
And my lab is 24/7, so.
Yeesh. Alex,
Yeah.
What about you? Alex, you kind of sound like a Mitch, so.
Wow.
I feel like Alex actually might have to be worse because he's associated with the military, so his code switch might actually have to be worse.
Yeah, because it's like we have to do from soldier to civilian switching, and then not only that, like I have an extra level where even in the military, they even teach us sometimes you have to not be you to get the job done. So yeah, there's like code switchings on different levels. From you can't think like a civilian or act like a civilian when you're out at war. Switch it up.
Yeah.
When you're going for an interview, when you're trying to get a project done, you gotta switch it up because sometimes just being you won't get it done. But you'll always be true to yourself, and it's nothing wrong with being proper and whatnot. But like I like what someone said earlier, it's not talking white or whatnot because talking.
Someone
white...
said it's Biff. Thank you.
Everybody was talking and stuff. I was like, I actually tried to.
I just said that because people recognize that they're associated with that term.
Yeah,
but you are correct.
To remove that association because
it's not going to be removed. Just like people going to keep saying nigga. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Um,
Nigga, like,
much.
I be having to watch myself at work because I be ready to call my white coworkers a nigga. So sometimes I be acting like niggas.
Yo, what the heck is it?
Yo, that word, I try so hard not to use that word at all.
Like my shift, we bust our ass. Like we the number one shift in our lab. We bust our ass. But one thing the white folks is not is on time. I thought black people had it bad with CP time. White people time?
It's worse.
Shit. They come when they want to.
Dang.
Get there, get done when they get done.
Well, I know somebody from the Hispanic culture pulling that stuff, but I think it's just certain people. I don't think it's just like white folk or black folk or whatnot.
No, these are white people because there's only 2 of us on my shift.
Yeah, so moral of the story, kids. And sometimes you got to do it for survival purposes. Like,
Yeah.
There's and you all do it if you really take the time to sit back and think. You do it. Like when I'm at work, I'm kind of chill and relax unless I'm on the phone with a client. And once we get a little bit more comfortable, more of it'll start coming out. When I'm with my frat brothers, it's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother thing. When I'm chilling with my lady, it's a whole nother thing. I'm still the same person, but I just kind of finesse the lingo a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to give off a certain aura. You're basically giving off a certain energy. You know what I'm saying? When you code switching with the homies, it's it's love. It's
Family.
I got your back. It's like I'm here for you. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
You ain't no bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm comfortable with you, so I can be who I need to be around you.
Exactly. So.
And that code switching is more like being adaptive. That's all.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Alex.
Always be true to yourself, but don't get so caught up you forget who you are trying to please other people.
Exactly.
That's all it really is. Code switching is about pleasing other people or keeping up a political.
You're conforming.
Yeah.
Well,
Political correctness as far as what you should say and how you should say it, present yourself.
So.
Because I be at work and it's a couple times I want to turn around and be like, "Girl, fuck you." But I don't say nothing. I just roll my eyes because that might get.
And it means the same thing.
Yeah. Because they can tell from the looks on my face. Perfect example this morning. A young man walked by and I told him, "Good morning." He ain't say nothing. I said, "Oh, you can't open your damn mouth today? Good morning." And he gonna turn around and talk about something. "Oh yeah, good morning." And then the next white guy that was beside him, I walked up. He was just looking at me nervous. He couldn't wait to say good morning. Good morning.
I wouldn't have said nothing to you.
Phil.
Yeah, he knew what the fuck was going on. Cause soon as if I make eye contact with you, y'all know we in the South. If I make eye contact with you, you say good morning.
What if I don't want to talk to you?
Especially if you're entering a room. Good morning.
What if I want to talk to you?
That's something that y'all have.
I don't care. You need to acknowledge. You need to acknowledge yourself.
We don't do that here. Like,
what if he didn't want to?
When I got to South Carolina the first time and I was minding my business going to class, someone looked at me talking about some good morning. I'm like, hello. Like, why are you? We don't do that. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me?
But I noticed in the South, there's, that's more like a thing, like in New York, up here, people don't say good morning. They just walk.
Right, y'all rude.
I'm not rude.
It's not. No, you know what, Biff? So I've lived in both places for an extended period of time, and it's a struggle. It's a mentality thing, the way people are raised, and what you have to realize, there's no right or wrong with it. Like I almost had to bulk somebody in the mouth one time because I was working I worked at Walmart, and the way recipes to my father. But my dad told me when I was growing up, I used to say yes ma'am and yes sir. When I moved to Philly, my dad said I don't have to say that. He's like, that's slave stuff. You don't have to talk like that if you don't want to. Yes and no is good enough. He said, but you ain't got to say yeah or nah. He's like, say yes or no. So growing from middle school to high school, that's what it was. Never an issue, never a problem. Come back to the South. I was working at Walmart one time and I did something for somebody and she asked me a question and I said yes. And she said, huh? I said yes. And she said, yes, what? I was like, yes. Now, mind you, I'm 22 years old. I'm a grown ass man, a fake ass grown man. But, and she said, you're supposed to say yes, ma'am. I was like, well, the way I was raised, I was like, I don't have to say yes, ma'am. Yes is respectful enough. And she was like, well, I don't know who raised you. So I almost elbowed her in the throat, but I had to remember I didn't want to go to prison. So, and it's like, she took offense to that. And it's like, lady, just because that's what you're used to, doesn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? Like that, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Like, we know you a woman. Well, nowadays you don't know.
I think that goes into that now. I think that ties back into that code switching. You have to know your surroundings.
Oh yeah, I'm never doing that. I haven't.
You can't come from the middle of New York and come smack dab in the middle of Georgia and think that all your mannerisms you're gonna carry from New York ain't gonna offend nobody. Like you know what you get yourself into. Don't come down here and then have like I've seen a couple people come down here and have complete total cultural shock.
Yep. I have not said
like down south manners is a big deal, regardless of whether you black or white.
It is.
It's a big deal. You're raised I was raised like if I remember one time I went to the doctor and the doctor was like, "Does this hurt or something?" I was like, My mom was like, Yes sir, no sir.
Like
immediately I got corrected. even now, if my baby talks to my mom, he be like Mimi, or she'll call him, and he'll be like, "What?" And she be like, "Excuse me."
Oh no, you can't do the what now.
Yeah, he'll be like, "What?" Or he'll be like, "Huh?"
Oh,
Oh, my
what?
mom really hates "huh." She really hates "huh." He'll be like, "Huh?" She be like, "Excuse me," or she'll keep saying his name, and then he'll be like, "Oh, yes, ma'am."
Yeah, I can't do the yes ma'am, no ma'am thing. I the last time I said yes ma'am, there was this girl I really, 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 really liked, and I met her mom, and I said it to her mom. And when we got in the car, she was like, "Oh, I thought you didn't say that," and I said, "Shut up."
You know what?
That was
The only
like
people I
8 years
honestly
ago.
say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am to are like older, like I guess my elders.
Yeah, I probably do it with really, really, really. Nah, I really don't do it with them
I'm
either.
not even gonna say like really old, but if I know that you are older and I do understand like that was the generation you were brought up in, I'm gonna be respectful about it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, although I am a grown woman at 28, if you're a 64-year-old woman or a 72-year-old woman, I feel like I owe you that respect. Now, if you don't want me to call you ma'am, you know that people don't like. Some people don't like that,
I don't
and
like
they'll
it
tell
at
you,
all.
"Don't call me ma'am, don't call me Mister, don't call me Mrs. or whatever it is." It makes me feel old. Once you let me know, cool, okay, hey Doris, how you doing?
I'm
It's
with you.
not a big deal, but until then, it's just it's just been ingrained. Like you said, it wasn't ingrained in y'all, but it's been like drilled in my head because I was raised in the South completely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't do it, so I'm good on that. I just hate that people automatically immediately think it's disrespectful because of their upbringing. It's like
Yeah.
you gotta go somewhere and experience some stuff and see some things to know and
Yeah, I get
understand that
that,
it's
but
a
I feel
different
like if
way.
it's somebody that I work with every day and I see your face every day, and you come in
No, you're right.
my
You should
office,
acknowledge people when they say
yeah, and you
good
come in my
morning.
office or you coming into my job place and you can't speak, like,
Now,
don't speak to me at 12 o'clock. Then
now
I can
here's
understand if you having a bad morning. I'll say, you know what, hey, good morning, I'm not feeling good, and then people will leave it alone.
you know what I
But
really
don't go
hate.
around mad at the world or blown up at somebody else.
I hate when people they get mad at the way you choose to greet them. Like I'm very, oh boy. So like me, like when I'm working, I'm very single track mind and focused. So if someone walks in and says good morning, I'll turn my head and I'll say hey, and I'll get back to what I'm doing. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. That's all you gonna say to me, and I be wanting to really go off on them.
Now, see,
Yep.
yeah, I don't like people like that. I gave you the good morning. I just gave
Yeah,
you the initial hello. Leave it alone if I'm not in the mood to talk.
exactly. I'm not trying to hold a 50-minute conversation with you. Like
That'd be worse.
I hate that.
Yeah, I had an ex that used to do that. That used to grind my gears. I'm like, well, damn, you know. And there were times I wouldn't bring her around people because, um, of that very reason. It's like, okay, you have to remember people have different upbringings, different cultures. Especially me being from a Haitian culture, things
Mm-hmm.
folks approach individuals differently. They're
Yep.
more like, especially in with cousins and family. Like they treat, like, let's say you're dating somebody within, and you're coming into a family function, they're gonna treat you like family. They're gonna try to get that comfort, at least with my family, you know. But if you're gonna be all like standoffish, like, well, I don't do that, I don't do that. I'm like, yo, I ain't bringing you around. Like, you're gonna start some trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you want to make sure that, I'm not saying that you have to adopt our ways. It's just that you have to be sensitive that
Be
people are
respectful
not
of my
like,
culture.
yes, people are
And
very
remember,
different.
it's a two-way street.
Yes.
Don't scuff my
Don't.
Timbs, my G.
Yeah.
Which I get, or like, you know what? Don't say offensive shit because you think it's funny. But one thing that really it irks my fucking
No,
nerves
say grind
is
my gears like Alex. Say it.
grinds my
Shut the
gears.
hell up. All right?
Wait, how he
Yeah,
said it,
Damn,
grinds
dude?
my
man.
gears.
He trying to get on me because I look like Styles P. You know what, Robert? I'm gonna start flipping the bird. All right?
No,
Damn.
Go ahead,
no,
Bill.
but for real, what really grinds my because I'm Creole and Haitian. The first thing somebody says, "Oh, you know voodoo."
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? On a light,
But Biff,
not
do
a
you
light note.
though? I'm just curious now that you brought it up.
I do not
Okay.
mess with spirits.
Alex, do you?
Negative. I don't
Okay.
practice. I know people who
I do not
practice,
practice
and I've been
What?
energy work.
I've been accused of something
You say you know
that
people who practice
They
that?
always, but you know what? That's another stereotype that I fucking hate. If anything happens to anyone bad and you Haitian, they gonna first thing they gonna come to you talking about, did you put a root on me?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
if you
Oh,
cooking some shit, what's
I
in here? I gotta watch
I
you
was
cook. Bitch, I
accused.
don't want you.
Without going into detail, some stuff that happened in my life.
Well,
Karma bit somebody, and apparently I'm being looked at funny. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I hadn't been in contact with people for over a year. Leave me the fuck alone. I had nothing to do with it. And it's funny, like when they have that negative stigma, they fear us because that's. But you have other cultures that do it. The Santeria is a thing. Where it came from in Africa is a thing. So it's like, come on, don't do that. Don't try to clown me. Shit, fuck out of here.
damn, Alex.
Hey,
No, but see, no, I really understand. You gotta understand where we coming from. Like that is not funny. Like that is not funny to us because that's some serious shit. Like that is very, very serious energy work, and that's nothing either. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to joke about. Because although it is associated with bad stuff, a lot of good things do come with it too.
Yeah.
The good side of it, but it's so much negativity. Like the first thing they say when you say you Haitian, either they think you crazy, you out to kill them. You every black man Haitian is a killer. Every woman practices voodoo or some type of magic. Like, damn, why I just can't be a chill ass Haitian? Like,
And you know what's funny, Biff? I'm glad you mentioned that because I hate to make this reference, but it's like Star Wars. There's the dark side and the light side of it. Like I said, no, I'm dead ass. It's no joke. It's for real. Like I said,
I'm glad I didn't experience this. My first girlfriend was Haitian.
yeah, I mean, you can go to like a priestess and you can ask her for like, yo, I need help with like, love, or I need help with like my family's broken, or you know what I'm saying? I feel like, get me together, like my wellness, or you know what I'm saying, or I'm sick, or it's healing. You know what I'm saying? It's a healing. It could be a destroying or a healing magic.
Yeah.
So it's just like you can go to her for good, but everybody sees the bad and they automatically assume that's you, and it's aggravating. It gets old real quick.
You know what? That movie, Serpent in the Rainbow, although I laughed my ass off watching that movie when I was a kid, that movie put a negative stigma on our people. And, we're just a spinoff of the African, culture. And if anything, instead of like sticking on that, go back to the root and the origin of it. And you'll see even Native Americans had their own practices and whatnot. So, they just need to be educated on this stuff. Negative stigmas. How do we get on this topic anyway?
We were talking about code switching, and I have no idea actually.
We went from code switching to manners to being respectful, and then went to like respecting culture.
Yeah, I was about to get triggered. Let me stop.
Seriously, I was about to get triggered.
It's okay, y'all two are the highly emotional ones on the show. So we
what?
Agreed.
What?
I mean, Alex is number 1. Biff, you're number 2.
What the heck is this?
Tori's number 3, and then I'm number 4.
Yeah.
What?
I am number 4.
Rob
is number 1. Alex is number 2. Biff is number 3.
How am I number 1?
Tori,
Thank
really?
you.
Really,
Yes,
Tori?
y'all are way more emotional than us.
Biff,
I'm not emotional.
yes, you are.
We can all agree I'm number 4.
No, you know what?
Alex,
Tori,
you're number 1.
Wow. Well,
There's no way
see,
around
here
that.
I am trying to give Tori props. She's the most resilient of us, I feel.
That's why she's the last.
No, she's not last. No, Tori just don't express it as freely
You said
as
she
we
got
do.
an ass. What?
I do, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You need to focus on the show, Father.
Not like Biff though.
Biff, that's
You know
not
what?
that. Biff has, what we referred to in the 90s and the 2000s, a badonkadonk.
You are so old.
I am.
Yes, you did.
Are you working with some cash? You back?
Listen, my oldness became
Okay.
official when I looked in the
Oh,
mirror the
but
other
shout out
day
to
and I saw
Murder.
the first gray hair in my beard. I said, oh, it's over.
See, Murder got out.
I saw. I hope you don't make no music.
Now, Biff, let me ask you, what was up with those pictures? I'm just saying.
I was on a girls trip. I was at the pool.
Tori, did you see the pictures?
Pictures of what?
Biff's impromptu thirst trap.
Nowhere.
Go on her. Well, it's on her Facebook story and her Instagram story.
It's all now been 24 hours.
No, don't worry. Somebody captured it. I'm not
No.
gonna say it's me, but somebody
you
captured
freak.
it. I'm just saying.
I'm finna send it to you, Tori.
All right, word.
I'm sitting here like, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll send you the video too.
Well,
What? This video? Hold on.
Send
See,
it-
that's why we need to do like a Twitch, man. I'm telling you. No, it's
See, Alex, you keep bringing it up, but you go do these ebony photo shoots, but you ain't playing the live podcast yet. All right.
Look, you gotta make the channel because I
I
don't
gotta
want to
make
have
what
the
channel? We can do
credentials.
Facebook Live, bro. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
No.
right.
What happened? The anime show.
No, off that. We need to finish. Let's wrap this up. Oh no, we got one
Like,
more topic. What's the other topic? I just had it in front of me.
Oh.
Oh, follow up after you holla. So, Biff, you mentioned earlier how dudes get your number and then you. And 2 days later, you say you ain't with the shits no more. So that's too long.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, Tori and Biff. So I need to ask y'all this. So, I know, y'all can't speak for all the women in the world because every woman is different. But what is what are your expectations? You know what I'm saying? You're out. I'm sorry.
Biff,
Huh?
what's going on?
Wait. I'm trying to find the video.
Is she nasty? That's why.
Yo.
Wow.
You sent her the video you sent me?
All you hear is type.
No, that's my
Matt Hardy,
Xbox. That's
version
my
1.
Xbox buttons.
But
Biff.
yeah, no, for me, I feel like I'm old. If I give you my number, that means I'm interested. That means immediate. Not immediately, but within 24 hours, I need a text saying, "Hey, this is such and such. What's up?"
That's not what you said when I met you back. Go ahead.
I know I've grown.
Oh.
I'm grown now. If I'm interested, if you get my number, that means you got my number. That's a pretty hard thing to do. Stop
Word.
playing with me. My time is precious.
Word. Tori, what about you? What are your expectations?
And can you repeat the question in its entirety just so I answer it correctly?
So we're talking about basically people's follow-up after they holla at you. So let's say you're out somewhere, you know what I mean, a guy. Excuse me. Whew. Oh, oh man, I've been working 10-hour days or longer. And I didn't go to sleep till 2 o'clock yesterday. Sorry, that has nothing to do with this question. You're out, a dude hollers at you or whatever, you give him your number. Like, what are your expectations from there, like, as far as follow-up?
Oh, maybe the next day, 2 days. Or if, it depends. Like, if we're having a conversation and, like, I'm really feeling the person, then I want them to hit me up, like, as soon as I give them my information so that I can have their information.
Yeah.
But
I'm interested, motherfucker.
but
Damn.
if not, it depends on the person.
Say it again, Tori.
I said it really just depends on the person because, like I said, sometimes like they can wait 1-2 days and that'll leave me suspenseful. Like, dang, I hope this person hits me up, and then they finally do, and that feels really good. So it really depends, yo.
What do you want, a call or a text?
Oh.
Ah, you're younger, so I'm gonna ask you because it's different. Me, I'm calling because I'm old school.
Yeah, I need a phone call first initially.
There ain't nobody calling you. You at work all the time. Go ahead.
I like FaceTimes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I be too ugly for FaceTime sometimes though.
Right.
My beard be all out of whack.
Wow.
That's why my camera off now.
Interesting.
You know what? I don't have enough. No one FaceTimes me, yo. I got all this technology. Don't nobody want. Well, one person
Yes, we
does.
do.
Nah, Biff. When the last time we never FaceTime. We message and text and talk on the phone.
We
haven't
FaceTime.
lately.
I FaceTime with you. When did I FaceTime with you? Last week? Yeah, Tori FaceTimes me all the time when she being mischievous.
Oh my gosh.
You be like, Rob, what are you doing? I'm at work. Oh, all right. And then she'll turn her phone to the left and let me see what's going on around. I'm like, yo, you so damn rude. And then she'll do a little stupid smile. She's like, okay, bye.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Why I gotta be all that though?
You know, I gotta get used to doing like the FaceTime thing and all that. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna wow.
I knew the old.
I'm not
jokes,
old.
man.
No,
You
I'm not old.
dusty.
Look, I look good for my age. All right, don't play with me.
Ew, you fuck. Oh, all right, you fucking better.
Yeah, that's right.
Nah, you gotta find. I think you gotta find the flow with that person. Like, there's one person I consistently Skype or FaceTime with, And then the rest, well, I don't really talk to nobody else. I'll text a couple people, but I know I gotta be feeling you to invest that kind of energy, because I be like so tired, like I don't be feeling like it, like, because if you're gonna see me, I need to make sure I'm at least a little bit presentable. Like I ain't gotta be like fine, but like I gotta like brush my hair or something, because I be looking crazy.
Yeah.
Alex, you ain't got no hair. He talking about yeah. He ain't had a fro since '88.
Well, I'm growing my beard out now, so whenever I'm
Welcome to the club, my brother. Beard season.
All right.
Apparently, my face seems to like the beard look, so
You
I'm
ain't
trying to.
Gucci. That's why.
What? No. Negative. Dry spell. It's all good. This ain't about me.
Okay, let me tell you this whole ass shit. See, that's why I don't even like answer my messages now, because niggas is stupid. This nigga gonna send me a fucking video, a flick of a girl riding a guy's face, and then he gonna say, didn't mean to send that to you.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. And he took a
He trying to let you know what he wants.
That nigga, like this shit.
Was he in the
about.
video?
This corny ass shit. See, this is what shit I'm talking about. I don't like that. I don't like
All right,
that.
Biv, send him the name of this podcast and tell him to listen to this episode tomorrow. Dang, prime example. So, fellas, ways not to shoot your shot. You only shoot your shot that way if it's established. Like, let me not tell him myself. I have someone I can do that kind of stuff with, and they'll be like, okay, when are we trying this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta establish that. Like, you gotta have you gotta converse with the chick. Like, if she's freak nasty, she's gonna let it come out with you. She's comfortable with you and wants it to come out. But like, come on, man. But Biff, I ain't gonna lie, Biff. He follow you on social media.
Yeah.
Biff, you be misleading as fuck, bro. Like, Biff, I know, like, I go to the Dave Chappelle reference. You know what I'm saying? You know, women get mad when they get treated a certain type of way. You know what I mean? He was like, well, I mean, if you look like you got on a police uniform, I'm going to think you're a cop. Biff, you be the thirst trap, yo. Like, you can't get mad when they fall for the thirst trap.
You know, we need a show specifically on how, you know, the reactions to the thirst traps. That,
you know how I react to it? I double tap, I hit my like button, and I move on to the next thing. Honestly, I'm desensitized because, like, when I scroll through Instagram, I don't even follow no freaky deaky McNasty stuff. Maybe one or two, but even like regular chicks, every once in a while, y'all be, and I'm like, oh, titties be out just a little extra one day, or the lips be extra glossy, like. But no, Biff, what I was saying about you is, you do have morals and decency and standards and all that good stuff, but like your thirst traps, ooh. I mean, it's like on a scale of 1 to 10, they'd be like a 15.
Oh yeah, a couple of people do.
So they see that and they're like, well, shit, let me see if she with the shits.
I just saw this video that y'all was talking about.
I didn't see the video.
Oh my god, yo.
Biff got them
Biff be
ham
sharing, but you know she's very selective with that. I see how it is.
Yo, I'm saving it.
All right, Tori, you can hook a brother up.
Shut up, Alex. I'm so ready.
Don't send it to him. Don't send it to him. Make him ask.
Nah, this all me. You can't. I'm sorry.
She said this all
yeah,
me.
you know. Wow.
Yo, like, have y'all seen?
Biff, you sent her the same.
Obviously not.
Wait, you sent her the same one you sent me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, let me look.
Oh god. I can't breathe.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, Biff is. All right, so let's quit talking about
This one was funny.
Biff's video. I can't even think straight, nor can I stand up right now.
All right, everybody, offer your one life tip for today.
Where is this video located, please?
I'm sending it to you.
Hey, Biff, send it with a gallon of water as well.
Merci beaucoup.
Y'all, he said, "Fuck the podcast."
Yeah, right.
I'm done.
I'm done. I did my ebony photo shoot. I don't care about y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all haters.
Yo, you know you doing the ebony photo shoot when you add a photo shoot and you still taking selfies of the photo shoot.
Wow. That's messed up. That's wow.
You guys, here's my tip,
All
right?
right.
My life tip is wow, Biff. What is this?
Oh,
You sent her to what?
And you know what? And the audience can't see.
Biff could literally suffocate a nigga. All right.
You know what? This show's gonna take off, and Biff's gonna have stalkers, and we're gonna have to be beating folks up. Like, hold on, hey.
That's the. I need all those followers. All of them.
Oh my god, yo. I gotta go.
No, you don't. What's your tip of the week?
Yo, why y'all having a brother in anticipation?
What is your tip
I'm
of the
just
week?
curious.
I don't know why it's not. I sent it to you.
Wait, you sent it to me? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh wait, y'all done messed me up.
Oh
To-
my god.
Tori, what
Wait,
is your
what?
tip of the week? What is your tip of the week? Bill, they're drowning in your thirst trap. Stop. Biff, you gotta send floaties with those
Wait,
things.
wait. Do you have WhatsApp?
No.
Yo, hold up. What the heck? Wait. Who was? Yo. Wait a minute. Biff, chill, yo. Chill.
Oh my god.
Yo, Biff, you gonna be
Are y'all
famous.
gonna give y'all tip of the week?
All right, I gotta go.
Follow
I-
Biff on Instagram, Black Boma. And y'all can see all the tomfoolery fuckery.
I think it's underscore the Black Bomber.
Okay. That, yeah. All right. Are y'all gonna give y'all tip of the week?
Uh-uh.
Alex.
Oh
my
god,
tip of the
why
week.
did you do that?
Eat healthy. Eat healthy.
Oh.
A healthy body has a healthy mind, and a healthy mind is a healthy you. And we want the healthy you, because that's the best you. So take care of yourself. Self-care. Self-care. Self-care.
Alex.
My tip of the week is persistence will get you your goal. Consistency will keep you at your goal. That's all I got.
Tori.
Huh?
Oh my god. Will
I
you get...
sent Tori another video, that's why.
Biff, stop. She's drowning. You gotta send. You
It's
gotta...
too late. I already sent it.
All right, my tip of the week: make sure, no matter how hard you're working, I know you out here grinding, doing whatever you got to do. Make sure you get some good rest too. Make sure you take breaks. You know what I mean? Get you some sleep. Have a nice, long, lazy Saturday or Sunday afternoon. That's all I got for y'all.
I got my tip.
Facts.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. The most selfish thing you could ever do is take something personal, because whenever someone says something to you, it may be in a reflection of what they have going on. So don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal. I remember that song.
I got a lot of growing to do. Nah, I don't know about that one.
A lot of hoeing to do. What? I thought
Don't you
got that
ever
after
insult me like that again, Alex. I've never been a hoe.
Why not?
What? Yes, you have.
That's a lie. I haven't even slept with 10 people in my entire lifetime. Don't do that.
Oh my god.
Wrong with you. I'm
That don't mean you
I'm
gonna do
relationship
whole shit.
Rob.
You can do whole shit with your girlfriend.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, son. Y'all know what the meaning of a hoe is. Don't give me that damn millennial ass answer.
No, you can be a hoe.
Nah, I'm McNasty. Think my tongue ain't been it. All right. So thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for listening.
This was a good show.
From My Experience Podcast on Facebook. Make sure you join the group so you can see some of the discussions that are going on. The discussions are starting to do really well. People are really starting to respond. And it's funny, people I thought would never respond are the ones responding. And the people who I thought was going to do the most ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, true that.
Shut up. FME_podcast on Instagram, and From My Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Email us your questions, comments, concerns. We'll give you advice and we'll answer it on this show. If y'all ain't got nothing else, we up out this piece.
I love you guys.
Bye.
Good to be
Stay
back.
black,
Love
stay
y'all.
proud.
All right, Biff, hurry up.
Oh my God. Holla.